Wow. Did you turn my mic off?
No, I just put the.
No, I must have killed my mic a second then.
No, I lowered the.
And everybody else in the room.
Wow.
I think I heard you from space.
That was a good one, man. That was awesome, man. Welcome to Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. I am Johnny Rizzo, and you're in the studio with us. We had a great weekend this weekend.
Yes,
right?
we did.
Right? It was a fantastic weekend. Let me go around the studio. First of all, we got the president of the Long Island Debate. Why do you keep lowering my headphones?
Because we don't have enough to talk about.
We got Mr. Chris Beckins in the house with us. What's up, Chris?
Hello, everybody. How we doing?
Right. We have Irish Pat with us.
Hey, Johnny, what's going on?
Wayne couldn't make it in tonight, so Pat is taking over from Wayne right now.
At the adult table, which is really ironic because Johnny's there.
Yeah, yeah. We got Michael running the board over there.
Hello.
Josephine's hiding out in the corner.
I'm here. Hi.
She's hanging out. I was unexpected. Did not know you were coming.
Yep. Always gotta surprise people one way or another.
And we have a special guest in the studio tonight.
Let's see it. Let's hear it.
All right.
Come on.
This has got to be the most. This has got to be the most challenging one
No
I've
pressure.
ever had in my
Let's
life.
start with the first name. Let's see how you do with the first name.
James.
Bravo. Go ahead.
Pavlicis.
Oh, yeah. No.
No. I said it so many times,
You
right?
said it once right.
What?
What? Pavlicis.
No.
Pavlicis.
Oh, shit. You got it.
Pavlicis.
Travis Syphilis.
Pavlicis.
You got a shot for that.
You got it. All right. Well, third try. That's better than my mom did.
Well, there you go. But welcome to the show, man. Glad to have you in here.
I'm really happy to be
You
here.
know, yeah, we're gonna get to you in a little while because you have a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
You're a coach, a motorcycle coach.
Yep.
Right. You're an actor,
I am.
a musician.
Musician.
You did a lot of stuff, man. We want to hear about it.
Did some stuff. Wrote a book.
You wrote a book that we're going to talk about the book. All right, this book, the Asshole Guide to Everyday Living.
The Asshole's Guide to Everyday Living.
Right.
It's plural.
This is
Or
awesome.
possessive. I don't know how the grammar works.
The guide to assholes, or is it the asshole's view of the guide?
It's the guide for us assholes.
Yeah.
All right. No. I'm really looking forward to checking that out.
All right.
But you know what? We got a lot of stuff I want to get to you.
Sure.
But we had a great weekend, guys. I mean, started off. I had the event with the Tear Rats, man. Those guys. It was. You know what? I'm unprepared for this.
Shocker.
It took all that work to get my name.
I'm thinking about your name. I'm thinking about your name. There's Kate Fox chiming in.
Hey, Kate.
Did Kate mess up your name too?
No, let me see. No, she spelled it right. Well, she also was
Well, she
probably.
probably copied it off something I had up there.
She pasted and copied it, didn't you, Kate?
Yeah,
Don't lie.
she definitely copied it from something.
Do you want me to play that video?
Which one?
The 9/11 awareness one?
Well, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Hold on a second, Mike. I just want to get something up here real quick because again every week there's always a problem with something and I mess something up. So, but you're gonna play that video in 2 seconds though. Once I find this.
I can just play it while you're playing.
No, I got it right here. So the Tear Rats did the Tear Rats did a 9/11 awareness run.
Oh, nice.
Right, and it was really awesome. They had a great turnout over there at Fridays, right, in Farmingville. And speaking about Fridays, we're going to be doing events at Fridays coming up also. We'll get to that a little bit later also. But yeah, Mike, play that video. Check out this. They had a great turnout. Check out this bike run they had. Pow. This way? Yeah. Gotta give it to the Tier Rats, man. The Tier Rats did a great job putting that event on. You know, and Nick and William, good job, guys. Again, Fridays are fantastic. You know, Fridays out in Farmerville, they hosted the event.
That's really
Good
sweet.
stuff, man.
That's great.
Good stuff. And then we moved from there. We went over to the Long Island Abate camp out, man, and that was, I gotta tell you,
Off the hook.
I can't wait for next year. I had, and I wasn't even drinking. I gotta tell you, I had like the best time. You guys did a fantastic. Josephine, you kicked ass. You were so busy.
Thank you.
You did a great job,
Yeah,
Chris.
those
you
who
did a great
don't know,
job.
Josephine chaired the event, and she probably lost a handful or two of hair out of it. There's 2 bottles of hair color, but she's back.
Oh yeah,
and she survived.
you guys did. Pat, you did great. Everybody did great that was involved. You know, and you know, I just showed up basically and had fun. You know, and talk about it a little bit, Chris.
Well, I mean, we could probably do a whole show on it. There was so
I've
much
never heard
going
you so
on.
tired in my life yesterday.
Oh my God, it was awesome. It was nonstop. We started Friday night. We had the camper there Thursday. We spent the night Friday. I think it was Thursday, right? We picked
Yeah, we got it there Thursday.
And then Friday night we spent there. We just chilling a little bit. But then Saturday morning, bright and early, get a bang on the camper door. It's game on. It's go time.
Yeah.
Everybody's there. We're getting set up between setting up the tents, the pop-ups, the tables, the bands. You don't even have any idea of what's involved until you're doing it.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
And that was
So
big. That was big. You know.
We were nonstop till morning. It
Yeah.
was just nonstop. She's running around putting around fires with the gator. I'm running around putting different fires out in different areas, and between that we managed to have fun with the games. We had a great attendance with the games. We had a chili competition. 8 different chilies, which was nice because somebody locked the porta potties.
The real winner won later on that night. Biggest.
What a bad time to be in the porta potty business.
But
Well,
it was
good time.
incredible. It was incredible. We had a great time. We had a nice. Did a little thing for Rosie.
Yes.
Did, a little memorial for Rosie.
That was nice. That was really nice.
She's
You
a
guys
camp
rose.
out advocate. She's like the number one. She heard the camp out was dying because attendance was down, and she took it upon herself to do a fundraiser, and she raised over $1,800 for
Nice.
us at the event. And then she passed away, unfortunately, so
Ah.
she didn't get to even see it happen. So we applied that money to it, and we had a gala event. It was awesome. No injuries. I heard not a bad thing from anybody.
No.
About anything.
Everybody. We actually, I put together a quick little. I thought I had more video than I did. Mike did the video I sent you. I think it's that one. Yeah. Just check out this quick video I put together, and this is just part of the camp out.
Okay.
So here you go.
All day event. It was awesome.
Wait, I wanna play
We had a lot of games.
I
We had a lot of participants in the games, as you will see.
the video.
Yeah,
I had to jump on. I had to jump
you
on
go.
Chris's bike.
he got a dog in the face.
I hope
But it was really, really great. You putting the video on?
Wait, not that one,
Check
Mike.
it out.
Not that one. Not that one.
yes, this is the one.
I sent you another one.
What?
I sent you another one.
I only got this one.
I will play this one. This is the potato contest.
Oh, the potato contest,
There you
yeah.
This is the potato contest. I was stoked. This was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it was
So-
awesome. The potato thing was great.
Yeah.
It was a hit.
All right, let's check it out.
Check this out.
You gotta get a potato to get the next round.
Well, we gotta go back, right?
You got a potato?
No.
Do you have a potato? You keep digging.
Well, there's 2 more in there somewhere.
Two more in there. Oh my God.
Go to the ground. Go to the ground. Going the wrong way. Back around. In the middle.
Oh, we didn't tell you. It's mashed potato you're looking for.
3, 2, 3, 1.
pandemonium over here. So looking for a potato in a haystack. What do you think, Wayne?
My keys are in there, so if they find them, let me know.
Next, they're going to do the water slide.
My keys every time I go camping. I've had key guys come and rekey my ignition twice. I cannot hold the keys.
Thank God we're not waiting for you girls to cook for us. You want to know where it is?
Yeah.
Over there.
Where?
Over there.
I'm gonna throw this shit right at you.
Throw it. I have a match.
Well, it's getting cold. I tell you, it's getting cold.
That was a bullseye she got right in the mouth there. Awesome.
Yeah, she did.
Mike,
Oh, my bad.
thank you.
That's why Joe DiMaggio.
He should have had headphones on. He'd hear what's going on. So it was a great time, guys. You guys did great. So talk a little bit more about it, Chris.
It was
No pressure.
No, there's never any pressure from you. Basically, I mean, everything was just awesome. Between the food, the people, the whole thing, the event from beginning to end was pretty much flawless.
And we got to shout out Wayne Blast, too.
Oh,
'cause
absolutely.
he-
Wayne Blast is dynamite. As you know, everyone
Yeah.
else in this room knows him that knows him.
Love Wayne Blast. The work
Everything
he
he
does.
touches turns to gold. He did that whole thing, the whole memorial he put together.
That's
He
beautiful.
put together shirts for her. You know, I mean, you can't say enough about this woman. You know, she's just diehard. You know,
Yeah.
everything about it was.
They had it going on, too, man. They had that little section of campus.
Yeah.
How'd you like that crumb cake, by the
Oh,
way?
that was good. I have to remember where the rest of it went.
Yeah, in your stomach.
No, it was good. Good stuff.
Well, he made us tacos. I mean, we ate, man.
absolutely.
He made
They got a
tacos.
whole community over there. It was like
You got- yeah.
8 campers together. They,
Yeah.
they built a bar.
Yeah, it was.
They know how to party. They really
What's
do.
that, William?
You know, we
What's
had-
that, Pete?
And it's funny because there's a lot of groups within the groups, you know, because they'll show up and they'll take over one section, and then another group will take over another section.
Yeah.
And there's like 10 or 15 campers in these areas. And
It was-
it's
it was
just-
aw-
it's
it was
little
awesome.
Communities, it's awesome. And then we all get together when it's chow time. Music's playing. We had we had Hit and Run playing. They
Hit and
started
Run was
the song.
great.
Awesome. Yeah, she had a great
They really
voice.
was awesome.
They definitely are off the charts with that. Then we had E3 after that,
Yep.
which was really good too. And then Outlaw Rockers, you know, they took us to the
Outlaw
end.
Rockers, man. That's a great
they,
band.
They took us to curfew, you know,
Yep.
and after that we kicked back a little bit.
Yeah, some acoustic going on,
Went to
right?
Wildflower, yeah, she's amazing as well. The whole set of the three of them were awesome, and it was just really cool.
That one guy was really good. Who was walking around with the microphone most of the day.
I was out on the gate.
Yeah.
I don't
I didn't see anybody with a microphone all day.
walking around with a microphone, like,
Oh, that fucking homeless guy?
yeah.
Came in with the Mayhem trailer, right?
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah,
That guy
we
did
had a
great.
great time. We had a great time, Abs. And you saw it. You were part of it.
I
you
loved
know?
it, man. That's why it was so much fun. He's like, that's why I jumped on the back of your bike. You're like, let's fucking be hilarious.
And I knew you had a little one, so I didn't have to worry about getting, nothing.
You know, I caught wood. Is that weird? I caught
Yeah,
wood.
it was balsa
Did you
wood.
notice?
Right.
Balsa wood.
Did you notice?
No, I didn't. You said you got wood. I didn't notice.
Yeah,
Didn't,
fucking pimple.
There you go.
Pimple.
There you go. I'm not popping that pimple.
It pops on its own.
But you know what?
After that, it was
I can't wait for next year. I got to get a camper next year.
So
There.
many people were so interested. It's been 3 years. This was we
Yeah.
were on a hiatus with COVID and everything else. And then last year we had the approval, but we didn't get it till like a month before.
Right,
You
right.
Put on an event like this in a month.
Right? No, you
We
can't.
met over 4, 5, maybe 6 times, Joe.
I loved William's comment to us though. Right? He's like, I love you guys. You're my brothers, but that's gay.
Well, I wasn't pushing back, so it wasn't gay.
No, you were actually. I felt
No.
it, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy trying to do?
Negative. But yeah, it was just without a hitch. Everybody was participating. They
Yeah.
helped out. And the games got a little slow in the beginning. We had to motivate a couple people.
It's
Once
okay.
it started going,
The bike show was
it
awesome.
You got pictures of the bikes too.
Yeah.
We had a guy there with the pool. You just see the video. Not
Oh, the
just-
pool was great.
Yeah.
There was actually
That was genius.
There was 2 pools there actually. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
One was rather large too.
Yeah, 'cause it was hot. It really was hot.
brutal,
It was
brutal.
killer. I mean, that'd be 90 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, from 7
Humid.
o'clock in the morning till 1:30, all of us were running
Oh.
like dogs. It was just awesome. And that, like I said, it wasn't a hitch, man.
And the
Everyone
guys
was
who
great.
put the food on did a great job.
Yes, they had. We had awesome food. We had the chili contest and the hot dogs at noon, and that led into dinner, which was sausage and peppers. All the chili that wasn't judged that was there. There was still 8 trays of chili, plus the house chili that we make every year that Morgan makes, and that's in a vat. He's
Right.
all day making this. It's a labor of love for him. He was a great help as well. And then we had the sausage and peppers. We had like 5 or 6 trays of sausage and peppers.
Right.
Kibasi and sauerkraut and all the chips and everything, hot dogs. I mean, we had so much. I didn't even see any hamburgers. I never got one. There was so many.
No, the hamburgers were good. I got a couple.
Yeah.
They were pretty good.
They were
No,
the chili.
excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
chili.
The hamburgers were in the chili.
Yeah. But yeah, it was awesome, man. I can't wait for next year. It's gonna be so great because everybody that came is gonna bring somebody next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had I'm estimating at about 200. We didn't figure out the numbers yet, but that was over.
And you know what?
200
It's going to be bigger next year. You want to know why it's going to be bigger? I'm going to tell you why it's going to be bigger.
because you're gonna lose weight and it's gonna look bigger.
Yeah. Because starting September 14th, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio will be on 103.9 FM.
Excellent.
So we'll be hitting
Nice.
the motorcycle community on Long Island. Don't have a radio show like this. They don't have a radio show that we're going to be talking about events like this and events that like the T-Rats have and the Punishers have on Long Island. That's what the show's going to be all about all the events that are going on Long Island.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But we'll be on FM, you know.
So much going on Long Island. We got to get it out.
There's so much. The biker community is huge on Long Island.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I mean, we do the show here. You know what? We do Facebook Live, YouTube. We're on, Spotify and iHeartRadio, but a local show geared toward Long Island on FM is going to be humongous.
And with motorcycles?
And let's not forget, Brooklyn is technically part of Long Island.
Technically,
Right?
yes.
It's the same landmass. So let's
There you
not
go.
forget Brooklyn.
So,
Queens.
you know what?
No passport needed.
No, you don't need a passport. Unless you have one of those passport,
Maybe
mopeds.
Easy Pass,
but
but that's about it.
you had one of those, but we won't go there,
Yeah,
Jim.
we'll get into that.
Can I call you Jimmy yet, or is it still James?
I'm working on it.
All right.
You're lucky you answer the phone when you call.
I'll tell you. So and that the radio show is gonna boost a lot of stuff up on Long Island, and then we're gonna be also on sooner after that. We're gonna be on in Orlando, Florida,
Wow.
and in the Panhandle
Nice.
of Florida,
Nice.
and then we'll see what happens from there.
Great.
Maybe Texas or whatever. We'll just
That'd be great.
take it from there. But we're starting out. We'll always have this show. This show will always be here because this is our national show. This is a national show. Worldwide, if you think about it. But now
we got Australia.
we got Australia. But all my admins are in Australia.
No way.
She on the
Yeah.
show, yep.
right.
KJ and Rosita, love them. And so I think this is going to be an awesome thing. So if you're listening out there, do we have anybody listening out there? Oh, we do. All right. So it's going to be an awesome thing, man. Can I hear you from Staten Island? No, I don't think you'll be able to hear us from Staten Island. But there's an app. There is an app.
Yeah.
Right? There is an app that you can download. The 103, the Long Island News Radio app. You can download, listen to the show everywhere.
Awesome.
All right, so you know what? We're going to come right back to this. We're going to take a quick break. Check out this awesome commercial. Fridays, TGI Fridays. Love that place. I ate there Friday. Right back.
All fans of flavor, there's a new Fridays Fajita. Fajitas you love in bold new flavors like dynamite shrimp, tandoori chicken, and whiskey glaze glazed Tex-Mex. Right now, get free chips and queso when you try any new Fajita flavor. Only at TGI Fridays.
Colston Associates, we're a property and casualty insurance agency where we specialize in providing people homeowners and auto policies and umbrellas. And on the commercial side of the agency, we specialize in writing liability insurance, auto insurance, errors and omissions, malpractice insurance, EPLI coverage, and we also do a lot of cyber liability insurance.
You got toys? We insure those too.
We want to buy your pre-owned Harley-Davidson motorcycle today. We purchase all used Harleys any year and any model. Skip the tire kickers and the lowball offers and get every dollar your bike is worth. Get top dollar and the quickest deal done today by visiting the best in the business. Make an outright sale or trade in to upgrade and we'll help you through the process. We'll provide an on-site, fast appraisal and close your sale for cash. Still owe on your bike? Have an open lien? No problem, as we'll handle it all for you fast and easy. Bring your bike in or call us to arrange for us to come to you. Let's make a deal today. Harley-Davidson of Nassau County.
Hey everybody, this is Motorcycle Mike, your personal injury attorney. Time and again, I'm called upon by Long Islanders who are victims of distracted drivers. Many of these distracted drivers carry the minimum insurance required by law, $25,000. If you have been seriously injured, that is not nearly enough. You can't protect yourself, however. Underinsured coverage. It is the most important coverage on your automobile policy. Call me if you want your policy evaluated. I am Motorcycle Mike, always on your side and always there for you.
We all know that safety comes first, but you don't want to look like your parents are sending you on a bike ride. Here at Micro DOT Helmets, we're focused on lightweight DOT certified helmets that protect and still look great, so you don't have to look like that mushroom from Super Mario. If you do have an accident, we'll ship you a fresh new helmet. Real lifetime warranty, only at Micro DOT Helmets, a veteran-owned business.
Bikers Info USA, the first bikers app by bikers, for bikers, and it's free. National and state events, Sturgis and Daytona, Bikers Info USA. Every motorcycle manufacturer dealer listed. Biker products for you and your bike. Bikers Info USA. Find the places to go, places to party, places to stay at every event. Bikers Info USA. Download it now. It's free. Bikers Info USA.
And we are back. What's up, Ron Monteleone, John, Engelbert, Kate Fox is watching, Williams watching, Chris Beckett is out there.
Yeah, look at that.
James Ryder. What's up, James Ryder? Bruno Copa-Cola, I can't say it.
Oh, God, let it go.
You know, between my eyes and my voice, it's horrible. So Chris, let's continue with you a little bit for what's going on, update with Deb and all that.
All right. Well, I just first want to finish up with the camp out thing. I just want to thank everybody that got involved. I said we had Irish Pat with Josephine's right hand over there.
Hi, Deb.
He was running like a dog. He had her. She aside from being like whipped, he was a big help. You know, we got Debbie and Shirley and everybody. She was walking around
Shirley.
with a lottery hat all
Stop calling
day.
me Shirley.
I'm serious, and I'm calling her Shirley. She had this lottery hat that she walked around.
That was awesome. That thing.
That was
I
really
tried
cool.
to win that. I wanted that.
That thing brought almost $1,000 in.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Sure.
So it was amazing, you know. And you got a beautiful $30 hat for that.
Oh shit, that was cool looking too.
But it was great.
But you had
Between
$100
that-
worth of cards, scratch offs.
Yeah, exactly. You had that. We had the Chinese auction, which was all put together. Cheryl and Gary. Cheryl is an amazing woman. This woman, energy and focus on keeping organized and getting things going. It was awesome. You know, and there's just so many. The list is so long between Joe and Morgan, everybody cooking and stuff. It was amazing. But that's it. I just really wanted to put a shout out there for everybody.
Awesome,
we did
awesome.
an amazing time. And Josephine as well.
Donna with the 50-50s
Yeah,
walking around.
right.
Donna
was walking around with the 50-50s, and
Yeah.
you know, it was just like I said, it was just everybody helped. It didn't matter. There was
I
no
did a lot of
anywhere.
food tasting.
Suzanne,
I
too.
tasted
Let's
the
not
food.
forget Suzanne.
Yeah, Suzanne was helping out too. She was part of the chili contest.
Yep.
You know, she was helping out. Anyway, anybody that needed anything done, they stepped up.
It was professional. It really was very professional.
It was awesome.
It was very well
first time
thought
I ever
out
chaired
and
it,
put
you know,
together.
First time I ever did this. I mean, I know how to, you know, rope a horse, but it was my first rodeo.
Oh,
You know,
well.
Josephine's too. She chaired it. Everybody
Yeah,
else
did a
stepped
great
back.
job.
She was the last one up front, sitting there, so she had to take it.
And it was a blowout. It was awesome. Next year's going to be even bigger.
Yeah, absolutely, it's awesome.
So.
But anything
I
else?
actually, after everybody left, went around again, said goodbye to everybody,
Huh?
went back, got the Abatemobile, and went by one more time and said, the truck is now leaving. It's officially over. And it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon
Wow.
on Sunday.
People are still hanging out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, well, it's awesome. I mean, think about it. For $30, you know, or $40, depending on when you bought the ticket, to be able to camp there and have an event like that for, from Wednesday to Sunday?
All included except the alcohol, pretty much.
Yeah, but so what? I mean, come on. The
Incredible.
barbecues were going on Friday and Saturday, right?
Yep.
And there was a lot of food.
It
There
was a
a
tremendous
ton
amount of food. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
had, we had way too much.
Did anybody sign up for the debate there, or were you doing that or
I don't know
no?
if we got anybody. I think they're all pretty much members.
They're all members already?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There was nobody new there. I
No.
know.
There that weren't.
Right.
Got hit up on Messenger. Hey, how can I sign up?
Right.
And
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, we're getting more people from it.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then coming up, we got the street fair in Ronkonkoma.
Yes, we
That's
do.
next Sunday.
So we'll be out there too. Joe and I will be out there. Pat might stop in. I don't know if he's allowed out yet.
Yeah.
He spent the night with us on Saturday, so I don't know if he's allowed out yet.
We'll be there with Michael Dot helmets. I put a new order in for helmets.
Excellent.
So the Michael Dot helmets will be at the street fair. If you need a helmet, boom.
Very cool. Very cool.
And
We're looking
Motorcycle
forward to that.
Mayhem
That
will
should
be
a
there?
Great time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be down by Frogs.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Did we get it?
Yeah.
Or-
Well, yeah. Robin's looking into it.
All right,
She's taking
good.
care of us, so we should be down there.
All right.
And then that's it. You know, after that, we take a little break.
Right.
And we got to get ready for what we do in the.
Well, we got the Indian Larry.
Well, you got India Larry. We're gonna be out there doing that. We're probably gonna be barbecuing that. We also got the St. Mary's Run coming up. We got
Right.
The Veterans Dinner coming up. So
Yep.
we're always doing stuff.
The Queensboro Halloween party.
Yeah, the Halloween party. We got so much stuff going on. The whole community, there's so much going on.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it'd be good stuff. That's all more info to follow. But other than that, I mean, that's it. What we got for that. I want to say thank you again to everybody. We got legislatively, we're working on parking for motorcycles only in
Right.
county facilities. Okay. Today they had a meeting. It was just a basic overview. They tabled it for now because it's a local law. They're going to meet next Wednesday, the 7th, September 7th, to discuss it. It's going to be a public hearing, so we're looking forward to getting some positive results for that. And if this works out, we're going to get motorcycle only parking in county facilities.
Right.
You know, so that's something that's something to look forward to. You know, so
Awesome.
We'll see what happens. We got a couple meetings between here and there, and
Yep.
then when the event comes, you know, we're going to get some. You're going to need some help out there. You know, we'll reach out to everybody and let everybody know what we need to do.
Fantastic.
But as of
Fantastic.
right now, it's a work in progress.
And that's what the Long Island debate does.
Just
Awesome
one of the
stuff.
many things we do.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff.
So it's great stuff. We're looking forward to it.
All
And
right.
That's all we got for now.
Beautiful. So let's switch gears now and give it to Irish Pat with a little music update. What's going on in the music world, in the biker world?
Well, just real quick before Chris, is it for the public one on the 7th? That's where everybody can show up on that one.
We're still waiting to see what's going on with it.
Okay.
As of right now, if it's a public hearing, yes, everybody can attend.
Okay, and that's
we're
one-
still waiting for other information yet, so we're not going to push it yet totally.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because that's the one where it's like if we do, Debbie Stoncil wants every biker to show up, and we'll take it from there. But like I said, Chris already hit the bike event, like I said, because everything revolved around, the camp out. So we did have Hit and Run, we had EC3, we had the Outlaw Rockers, and then like I said, after curfew, we had the Wildflower, which I made 3/4 of the show. Because for
sorta.
because for a person who does not drink, all of a sudden I just completely, I don't know what it was. It was embarrassing is what it was because everybody else was working all day and I ended up doing and I'm the one who almost did a face plant to the point where I had to get led by the wrist by Josephine. You are done. You're going to bed.
It was okay. It was better
You got yelled at. Man.
I got yelled at, yeah. And it is not pleasant when you get yelled at by Josephine. I'm telling you, the only two words you say after you get yelled at by Josephine is, yes, ma'am.
That's it.
That is it.
Because dear is inapplicable.
Right.
He got a little overheated. I guess I worked you a little too hard.
No.
Nice.
No.
Believe me, I appreciate everything that
No.
you did and everybody else did.
I lost my left ear, Mike. I don't know what happened. So go ahead.
Van Gogh.
So
I'm back.
So, but anyway, so that was in a couple of weeks on Saturday the 17th up in Nanuet, New York. My club, NYDM, which is the heavy metal club, we are going to be doing a tribute to one of our members who recently passed away. His name was Scott Kerr. He was a U.S. Navy vet and also a longtime member of NYDM. It's called Remember the Fallen. It will be held at the Spot. It's 33 Route 304. It will be going from 6:30 p.m. to midnight. It is being sponsored by 3 of the chapters from New Jersey, Rockland County, and Hudson Village. The bands that are playing are Carnivore AD, Supremia, Fantastic Desire, and Vinyl Meltdown. The cover is It's $10 cover, and all the proceeds are going to his partner Stephanie to help out with all the belts and everything. That now she's single. Now she's trying to take care of her on her own. So
Awesome.
So for those of you who are in the area, if you like music a little bit heavy, please come down. Please support. It's definitely going to be appreciated. And it's helping one of our run.
Nice stuff.
Bravo.
And that is it for today.
That's it? All right.
That's just what the community does. They pull together and help everybody.
Absolutely, man. Fantastic. So let's go to a quick commercial, Michael. I'm going to come back with Mr. James Pervalis.
Wrong.
Pervalis. Persiphilus.
Keep trying.
James Pervalis. James P. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey everybody, it's Motorcycle Mike, your personal injury lawyer. This here is my Harley-Davidson Street Glide. It's motorcycle season. Here's some safety tips. Make yourself visible. Extra headlights, for instance, and even a bright inflatable vest, like this one. Assume all drivers are going to make a left turn in front of you in violation of the law. 90% of my motorcycle clients are victims of left-turning drivers. And always carry more insurance than the minimum required by law. If you've been injured, call me. I'm Motorcycle Mike. Always on your side and always there for you.
We all know that safety comes first, but you don't want to look like your parents are sending you on a bike ride. Here at Micro DOT Helmets, we're focused on lightweight DOT certified helmets that protect and still look great, so you don't have to look like that mushroom from Super Mario. If you do have an accident, we'll ship you a fresh new helmet. Real lifetime warranty, only at Micro DOT Helmets, a veteran-owned business.
All fans of flavor, there's a new Friday's Fajita. Fajitas you love in bold new flavors like Dynamite Shrimp, Tandoori Chicken, and Whiskey Glaze Blaze Tex-Mex. Right now, get free chips and queso when you try any new Fajita flavor. Only at TGI Fridays.
Hey guys, we all know it can be challenging to ride a motorcycle on Long Island. That's why you need to be protected. When I'm saying protected, you need combined insurance, secondary insurance, because you never know what can happen and where you may need it. Michael, you used it, right?
Yeah, I've put in multiple claims before, and they came through every time.
Awesome, man. So that could be you too. So check out Combined Insurance. Give Bill Adams a call at 631-463-8981, or you can write Bill Adams at combined.com. Check him out. Hey guys, check out Tailgated Sports Bar at 1083 Main Street in Holbrook, New York. They got everything you want in the sports bar. They got all the baseball games, all the football games. They have a pool table, darts. You can even bet on the ponies, guys. And check it out. They have a patio outside with lots of tables and chairs out there with live entertainment every week. They got bands inside and outside. Check out Tailgated Sports Bar at 1083 Main Street in Holbrook, New York. Check it out. Hey, guys, what do we eat before the show?
Henry's Pizza.
How awesome is Henry's Pizza?
Oh, it's the absolute best.
What do you like to get there, Irish Pat?
I'm getting myself just a plain old cheese slice, and it's delicious.
Oh, nice. How about you, Mike?
Got a Caesar salad with grilled chicken. It's great.
And I got some grilled chicken with broccoli, man. Awesome stuff. Check out Henry's Pizza, 6214 Jericho Turnpike, Colmac, New York, 11725. Or give them a call at 631-462-8000. check out Henry's Pizza. Hey, check out Twisted Cycles, guys. If you need any work done to your bike, you want to get new tires or oil change, or you want to do more modifications to your engine, check out Twisted Cycles, 177 Medford Avenue in Patchogue. Go get your bike looking and sounding great.
Colston Associates, we're a property and casualty insurance agency where we specialize in providing people homeowners and auto policies and umbrellas. And on the commercial side of the agency, we specialize in writing liability insurance, auto insurance, errors and omissions, malpractice insurance, EPLI coverage, and we also do a lot of cyber liability insurance.
You got toys? We insure those too.
And we are back. I can give me the look of it. We're back with James Bravacilis.
Oh my! What happened?
Thank you, K Fox,
Coaching.
for sending me an audio file saying, "Say his name right, damn it."
I thought you Googled it.
No, that's what that's gonna do. I'm reading it off your book.
Can't
I still can't read it right.
You think you could read?
James Bravacilis.
All right.
James Bravacilis. James Bravacilis.
Hercules.
Oh, there you go.
Dirty knees.
There you go.
So let's take it over to you.
Thank you.
You
for
got
having me.
a long list of things that you do, and it's an honor to meet you. I'm honored to have you in our studio.
I'm honored to be here, man.
So
Great show so far.
Let's take it. Well, we're going to get to your book, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I love the title, Asshole's Guide to Everyday Living.
Yes, it is.
That's awesome. We're going to get to that.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? You're a motorcycle coach, safety coach? Is that what it is?
Well, I have two things going on. I am a rider coach at New Jersey Motorsport Park, the Riders Club.
Okay.
So that's like track days, racing, that kind of thing. So
Right.
I've been doing that. I've been riding at the track for about 10 years.
Okay.
And that's what, for people who don't know, that's like, the knee down stuff, MotoGP kind of.
So you're not into the Harleys?
I am. No, I'm into that
Okay.
as well. But I gotta be honest. I still ride on the street some, but man, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and in the city,
greatest pizza.
Yeah, great pizza. Speaking of my phlegm, that's the pizza we had. Which you guys have great pizza here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Henry's Pizza.
I'm ready for a nap.
Henry's Pizza's the best.
I'm ready for a nap right now. We'll take.
Well, you can stay here. You can lock the door and you're out.
Oh,
You're done.
that's James Fleming way.
Yeah, that's it. So riding on the street, out here it's probably a little easier, but man, I see it all the time in New York City. It's like
forget about it.
It's a numbers game.
It's
man.
tough.
So it's one of the reasons I became. And so I always tell people who want to go crazy on bikes, especially sport bikes, I come to the track.
Right.
Come to the racetrack. We'll teach you how to be a track rider. We'll teach you, and then some guys, they actually become racers. They actually get into it.
Right.
There's people who start on cruisers. They go to the track and like, oh my god, I want a sport bike. So it kind of takes away some of the craziness they want to do on the street. So they can get their yayas
Right,
out,
get it out of their system.
and then. Because I ride on a motorcycle on the street now, I'm like an old lady.
Yeah, me too.
Because I am not risking my life. At the same time, I just recently got my MSF certification to be a motorcycle coach to train the BRC, the Basic Riders Course.
Right.
That's part of how I'm going to make my living for a while. And I just finished that certification. I've been coaching that. And that's training brand new riders. So in 2 days, at the end of 2 days in the BRC, you're taking a test and you're getting your waiver to get your license.
That's cool.
So it's pretty intense.
Right.
And it's something you believe in as well because, again, we tell people, we're not teaching you volleyball here. We're teaching you how to ride a machine in New York freaking City.
And you have to have respect for that, too.
You got to understand that. And there's people I tell straight out, I'm like, you better get some private coaching.
Right.
You're not ready. You just passed the test by the skin of your teeth. If you think you're going on a street right now.
Right.
Because technically, that Monday, they can go get their license.
No, that's scary.
Go buy a bike. And I tell them right now, don't turn this thing into a death certificate.
Yeah.
Take it seriously.
And that's the one thing you got to explain to these guys. You got to respect it, man. Because
it's no
the minute
joke.
you don't, that's when you have the accident or something goes wrong.
It's true, and I've been hit on the street. I've had street accidents. I've been hit by a car.
Wow.
Been there.
I was going to ask you about that. No.
Yeah. You seem a little slow, Jimmy. Maybe hit your head a few times. But I've had crashes at the track too. I've gone down to triple digits.
Right.
I've gone 120 miles an hour, hit the deck. But I'm wearing full gear, full face helmet, gauntlets, air vest, all that business.
Right.
So we take it seriously. And I like coaching at the track as well because you're introducing people to a whole different way of riding.
Right.
Like I said, you get a lot of guys who ride cruisers and they get into the sport bike thing.
Right.
And so now they got both. Like I said, you can get that out of your system. And I stopped doing it for a few years because it's pricey. And now that I'm coaching, I call it chips.
Right.
Coaching has its privileges. I don't have to pay for the day, but it's a barter. I'm helping people at the track. Right.
Right.
And the other thing I got into was motocross, which is ridiculously hard.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like
we did that a little when we were kids.
Yeah. Well, try it now.
3
laps on a motocross track is like a week at the gym. I finished 3 laps. And I was like, and then there's like these kids at 19 years old flying this bike over triples, and I'm like, you little sons of bitches. You little sons of bitches.
Absolutely.
That ain't happening.
They're ripped. Like, you go to the gym, like, nah, just ride my dirt bike. So yeah, that's what I've been doing on the motorcycle. So I'm a rider coach at the racetracks.
Can somebody come privately? Like, you do private lessons?
Technically, I can, because what I did is to get your MSF certification, Motorcycle Safety Foundation, you got to take a DMV test. It's a lot of hoops, man. I went through all these hoops for basically what's kind of a part-time job.
Right.
So I had to get my DMV certification. I had to take the DMV road test. I passed all this with flying colors.
Right.
And the first test it's a pain in the ass. It's like you got to know business stuff. Like you cannot operate a motorcycle school 1,500 feet from a DMV, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's like the algebra. I got a 92 on the test.
Hey.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is a lot of shit.
That's in New Jersey or is that New York? It is
New York, yeah. And so that was for the MSF course. So technically, just by the DMV, I can teach privately.
Right.
I can do so through the school I'm teaching out of now. I'm at KCC, Kingsborough Community College.
Okay.
A place called MSS, Motorcycle Safety School. So I just started with them. You have to shadow the whole summer with other coaches.
Right.
And then I had to do what's called an RCP, Rider Coach Prep. I was up in Poughkeepsie for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And that's like 8-9 hours a day, and you're riding and you're doing the exercise because you got to know how to put the cones down. You got to say the right thing to people. Like, you can't tell them things like grab. You got to eliminate the word grab.
Right.
Because they will grab the brake and eat poo-poo. They'll have a mouthful of asphalt and poo-poo in the first exercise. And then
they don't want that happening.
No. I mean, unless you're into that sort of thing, but that's your business.
They might. You never know.
Nowadays, you
but that's awesome. That you can do. Now, what made you start wanting to do that? Like, why?
Which part? The road racing stuff first? Like the
yeah.
track?
Yeah.
So I grew up on dirt bikes. My dad moved to Pennsylvania when I was a kid, so I got my first Sears mini bike.
Remember those?
Do I? And it was so my dad moved there. I got it in during the winter time. There was no other kids around, so I'm like, I'm a badass. I got a little what do you call it, lawnmower engine?
Yeah.
Bing, little 5-horse.
Yeah, like 3 horsepower. You can like run faster than it. I thought it was a badass until the summer rolled around and all these kids had real dirt bikes. And I was like, oh, they got dirt bikes.
I want a dirt bike.
So I told my dad this bike's too small for me. He's like, no, it's fine. So I would crash it in front of the house on purpose. Come under like all 8 miles an hour, just dump it and just roll. Like, see, it's too small, man. My dad's like, okay, I better get this kid a dirt bike because he's stupid. He's intentionally going to kill himself just to prove a point. I'm a little thick-headed sometimes. So then I got my first dirt bike. It was a XR75 Honda.
That was mine.
No shit, really?
1978.
Yeah, it was a great. I rode the crap out of that bike. If it looked like a ramp.
You're jumping it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
There's something in my brain that just goes, it's a good idea.
It's going to hurt, but it's fun.
Yeah, I don't care. It's a good idea. It will be cool looking.
Right.
Cool looking is a better idea than the actual idea.
Right.
And I remember I jumped that bike so many times that the frame, remember it had the bar frame down and held the engine underneath. I'm riding one day as a kid. I'm like 12 years old. I'm like, why is it sinking in the middle? The frame broke.
Oh, shit.
And then I was legitimately, Dad, it's broken, legit this time. He's like, well, that's because you're jumping everything. I was like, well,
oh man,
it's a dirt bike. Then I got an XL 125.
I know those.
I had that to about 17, 18. Then I kind of get out of
XR? You said XL?
XL, the street.
Oh, we had the XR.
Dual purpose.
We had the
Right.
XR.
And then, of course, technically, it can go on the roads.
Yeah.
Which I might or might not have done.
Yeah.
At 16 years of age.
Without the license plate.
Oh, no
There's
license. I was like, well, you can take the trails home, or I can just get on 611 in
We
Pennsylvania.
did 611 goes a long way, right? It takes us to the heart city.
Me and this kid who lived up there. So that was as a kid. Then I got out of it. I was a professional musician for many years, and I didn't ride motorcycles. Then around the mid-thousands, when I started getting into acting, and I realized, man, I'm teaching guitar full time. I have to get to these plays. I have to get to a call time for a play. The play starts at 8. I got to be there at 7:30.
Right.
I'm finishing my lessons at 7 o'clock. Oh crap! How am I going to get there? A car's not going to cut it in New York City. I said I got to get back on a motorcycle.
Right.
And I promised myself for years, there's no way I'm riding a motorcycle in New York City.
Yeah.
But I did. And the first thing I bought was a scooter. A Chinese scooter that broke down like 6 minutes after.
Were you delivering Chinese food at the time?
I'm probably going to want to start doing that now. I got to get a scooter. And as I'm rolling that thing off the sidewalk, I see myself in like the reflection of a window. And I look like a freaking circus bear on this thing. I look like an idiot. I was like, oh my God, I am never going to get women ever again.
Oh.
That's a wrap. I can't see anybody of the opposite sex looking at me on this thing going, hey, baby.
Can I get a ride on your scooter?
And so thank God it broke down because I had it for like a month and it broke down.
Now, how long ago was this?
That was 2000, I want to say 5.
All right, now picture this. I had a scooter back in like 1984.
A moped. Say what it was.
A moped.
It was a moped.
It was a Honda Arrow, all right? 80.
Okay.
It did 50 miles an hour.
That's pretty good, actually.
Now, my wife now, like we grew up on the same road.
Right.
But went to 2 different schools. We knew each other, but she wasn't going to date me back then.
Because you were on the scooter?
I had a scooter. But that's not the worst part. The worst part was the helmets back then.
Right. They were ugly.
It was, hello, dum-dum. You know, the big, right.
You look like, what's his name from Spaceballs?
Gizmo. Lord Helmet.
Yeah, Lord Helmet.
So I had the big white one like this. It'd be like this big.
That's why I had a white one too.
Right?
And it kind of waved down.
It was just a big, stupid, ugly.
Yeah,
We're going 1984. You're talking about 2000. Then I don't
2005. I forget what helmet I got.
I had a 3/4 when I rode the
Yeah.
bike.
Yeah.
What's up, Bobby Sopa? What's up, Bobby Sands? What's going on?
Hello, Bobby.
But yeah, so crazy.
Sopa.
So then after I got a Suzuki Boulevard S50.
Those are nice.
They were nice, but still I looked big.
Those
on
are
it.
fast.
And I thought I was a badass on that. Like, this is all leading up to getting sports bikes.
Right.
So I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to be in New York City. I'm going to get on this bike and I'm going to stay in the right lane all the time.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. You'll be cutting through traffic before
That's
you know
a
it.
BS story you tell yourself. Then I got I sold that. Then I got I love this bike actually, the Kawasaki Mean Streak.
Okay.
That was a cool bike. And so I was enjoying that, but then something just clicked one day. I was in a motorcycle shop and I was kept my eye on this Kawasaki ZX7. So before that, I did buy a Z7, a Kawasaki Z7. It's like a naked bike. I was digging it. I was like, working my way towards it. I got hit by a car on that.
Really?
Yeah, I was the, like they say, I was the legitimate, like, thing that happens in a motorcycle crash. A mile less than your house.
Yeah.
Going under 30 miles an hour. I had an ex-girlfriend at the time. She lived up in Harlem. I was driving her to work, a mile away from the house. This guy's in the left lane, makes a full, on Central Park West. Heading south, he makes a full right turn right in front of me. I hit the brakes. The one time I didn't wear gloves. My hand went right into the tail light. I'm a guitar player. I'm playing with Danny Aiello a lot at this point.
Right.
My gig's coming up with the Blue Note. I'm like,
What did Danny play?
sang. He just sang.
He sang. He was one of my favorite actors too.
Yeah, he was a great guy. We can get into him in a minute.
Yeah,
He was like a mentor, like a
Right.
father to me. And I'm bleeding, and it's funny. I'm the one who takes the hit. I'm going down. She rolls off, and she's perfectly fine. And then she dumps me like a week later.
You're crazy. You ride like a nut job.
Like, you don't know how to ride a motorcycle right. But after that, that's when I got the ZX7, and all of a sudden, you get in that forward position lean, and I crashed that bike the first time I took it out. High
Wow.
side.
Really?
Because I'm an idiot. I'm thinking, I wasn't trained yet. I'd done a lot of motorcycle training. But at that point, I'm like, oh, these things lean. It's like November. It's cold out.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about these tires. Oh, these bikes lean. I lean it over.
That was it.
I feel like I'm losing it. I get on the gas, and then all of a sudden, the rear tire grabs again, and woo-woo, I get to a high side, right in traffic. And thank God the guy behind me was paying attention, because
Wow.
he ran me over.
Wow.
So, I left that, like, the chocolate minus sign on my underwear.
Call them skid marks.
Well, I call it the chocolate minus sign. And
You left the balloon knot.
I called the shop, and I got to tell you, I just dropped the bike, and they were cool about it. And they said, "Look, don't give up, because technically you just bought this bike because you crashed."
It's yours. Yeah. Thank you for buying a new bike from us.
Great. So, and then I went. I ran. There's a shop in Brooklyn called Brooklyn Motor Works. My friend Carlos runs it.
Okay.
And I helped him start that shop because I bought an old CB 550K, and it wasn't running. I got it running just enough. I ran into this dude, and he was starting a shop, and that was the first bike in the shop. One of his partners was into road racing and stuff. He'd been to the track once, and we started talking about it.
Right.
And that put it in my head. And it started from there.
There you go, man. That's
Yeah, and
awesome
that's
stuff.
at the track.
So you're gonna hold off right there.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna go to commercial real quick. Then we want to hear about you. You're an actor. You with Danny Aiello, and I want to hear about
TV
Blacklist.
shows. Yeah. It's on the
Right?
Blacklist. Billions, not Blue Bloods. Oh, what the hell is that? Ray Donovan.
Wow.
I Know This Much Is True. Mark
Motorcycle
Ruffalo.
Mayhem Radio.
What's
What?
that? Yeah, it's Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. The pinnacle of my career. Thank you.
Well, we'll be right back with that after these messages.
TGI Fridays' famous sizzling entrees that you know and love, like chicken, shrimp, and cheese, just got even hotter. With new delicious tastes like whiskey flat iron steak and the tastiest sizzling street noodles. Hurry in. Now starting at only $10. We bring the sizzle like no other. New sizzling entrees starting at $10. TGI Fridays, the home of endless apps. Endless apps every night, 9 p.m. to close.
Showcase of Long Island Realty. Check out Doriel Bennett. You know, the owner of Tailgaters in Holbrook. Awesome girl. She knows what she's doing. So if you're looking for a house or an apartment or someplace to live on Long Island, give Doriel a call. Our office number is 631-585-2400, extension 232. Or her cell, 516-383-1544. Check out Showcase of Long Island Realty. CDL Rentals, Wayne.
Wow, I'll tell you, if you ever want to have a really nice weekend getaway and not have to actually pay for a camper or keep it storage, you can go to CDL Rentals. They'll actually bring it out to the campsite.
Mm-hmm.
We set it up, or they set it up, they hook it up. All you got to do is turn the key and go enjoy. Bring a nice cooler of alcohol or whatever your choice is of food, and you're good to go for a couple of days.
That sounds like a great thing, man. We bring the camping experience to you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Call 631-805-6595. Hit the QR code and go get your dream camper today and go on your dream vacation.
Enjoy it.
Are you trying to go to your dream event, but you can't bring your bike? But now you can, because we got a transporter for you. Mr. Pete Palizzi. Give him a call at 516-316-1989, and he'll get your bike wherever you want to go, safe and sound.
Bikers Info USA, the first bikers app by bikers, for bikers, and it's free. National and state events, Sturgis and Daytona, Bikers Info USA. Every motorcycle manufacturer dealer listed. Biker products for you and your bike. Bikers Info USA. Find the places to go, places to party, places to stay at every event. Bikers Info USA. Download it now. It's free. Bikers Info USA.
Check us out on the web.
All right, we are back with James Perales.
Oh, what happened? What happened there? Don't make Kate call back.
Kate.
Kate's gonna call you now.
She may actually show up.
She's gonna kick the door in like a Navy SEAL. Let's just,
I totally lost it now.
Let's do romper room. Ready?
All right.
Hook on phonics.
Paralysis.
No, don't get ahead of me. Not paralysis.
Paralysis, yeah, that's what happens when you use
Pacifilis.
Praviciphus, that's correct.
Praviciphus. I got it. I got like a deviated septum, so sometimes it's hard for me to say words.
Yeah.
Okay.
You realize in this,
sure.
In this room, we're all gonna be able to call him Jimmy. You're still gonna call him James after he leaves.
So we're back at So we're here with James Pravicious.
Yeah, Pravilicious.
Delicious.
There you go.
Wait, hold on.
Sil.
Is.
Oh, Pravicilis. Hey,
bravi, yes.
Pravicilis. Hey, hey.
Nice Icelandic name.
In this episode of Motorcycle
Kevin
Mayhem,
told me to give it up.
This episode of Motorcycle Mayhem Radio has been brought to you by the letter P.
Yeah.
It's a tough name to say. I mean, I showed it to Josephine. She's looking at it like, what? Right? Pravicilis.
There it is.
All right.
Thank you.
I've been playing with you the whole time.
That concludes our show.
He's like, I knew it the whole time.
I've been playing the whole time.
Yeah, sure.
So let's go from now. You're a teacher, a coach,
motorcycle coach for the
So
racetrack and for the BRC.
Okay, and you want to give somebody a shout out.
Oh, so at New Jersey Motorsport Park, I really want to give a big thank you to Mark Rosima, who's Mark Built Race Bikes, and his girlfriend Charity, Gina Vanelli. They brought me back in. I took a few years off because I wanted to spend my money not on racing, because at one point I had to look at, I got my CCS license, or the potential to get my license. I passed the course, Champion Cup Series. Am I going to go racing, or am I going to make movies?
Right.
I said, I'm not a very good racer. I'm not going to podium.
It's safer doing movies, too.
Yeah, well maybe. You haven't met a lot of actors.
Yeah.
Okay. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to take this money and make my movies. And so I was out for a few years, and they became in charge of New Jersey Motorsport Park, the Riders Club, and they said, hey, come back, you could be a coach. This way you don't have to pay for the day. You work, you tech in the morning, and you could help with the beginners. And they've been a great help. And here's how cool they are. Last track day, Charity's like, I hope you're out there riding, not just teaching. I need you out getting faster. I want you getting faster.
Right.
I was like, wow. Like, she's getting out in blue group, like it was an advanced group. Get out there, get your speed back. Like, she's pushing me,
right.
And all us coaches. She's like, I don't want you guys just working. I want you guys having fun.
Right.
And I was like, I got to live here. I love these people. They're great people, so I really owe them a debt of
awesome,
gratitude.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So now, how did you get into the acting? How did you start off?
So, quick. When I was a little kid, I got picked out of the audience to do an act at Radio City Music Hall with Lassie.
Really?
I was Timmy. And there's like a couple of crappy pictures of me up there because my mom was really on the ball and never brought a camera. So that was it. That was the height of my acting career. Then I got out of it. Then I became a musician, and I did that for many years. Went to music school, Manus College of Music, all this business. Then around 2004, I get a call. I was playing in a bunch of different bands, like 4 or 5. I was really like the consummate musician. I'm playing like 4 or 5 different bands. I'm doing studio work. I'm doing pit work, off-Broadway shows and that kind of thing. I'm teaching like 30-something students a week. And I get a call and say, hey, what are you doing Saturday? From this guy, Joe Geary, who was the musical director for Danny Aiello.
Right.
He just started. They just put out the first record. And I said, why? He goes, well, Danny's playing the Today Show. You want to do it? I was like, oh, crap. I was like, do we have a rehearsal? He goes, no. What do you mean? He goes, that's your audition. I said, serious? He goes, yeah, we're going to send you the charts, 2 songs, 3 songs, I forget exactly. Just show up. I said, I just crapped myself out. I said, all right. I said, no rehearsal, because I was a trained musician. I could sight read music. So they sent me a limo. The whole thing was really top shelf. I get to the Today Show. No, the Today Show, one of those morning shows with like 20 million people friggin' watching.
No pressure.
I meet Danny. Yeah, no pressure whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, chocolate minus sign. And Danny's a great guy. He was just, hey, Jimmy, it's good to meet you. And then I nailed it. They put me right up front with him. I'm thinking, all right, they'll put me in the back. I can lower my guitar. If I'm eating crap, I could just lower my guitar, just pretend. They put me right up front. I'm like, oh, God. And I nailed it. I killed it. And afterwards, I say, hey, Mr. Aiello, he's, Danny, why are you calling me? He was like the greatest guy.
Right.
And
he's one of my favorite actors.
And I
loved him.
He was a big influence on me.
Right.
So later that day, I get a call. I said, you got the gig, man. I said, serious? He goes, yeah. We're leaving next week. We're going to L.A. We're going to be doing all the Houses of Blues out there. It was a dream, man. It was a lot of fun. And me and him became closer and closer through every tour. We had fun on stage.
Mm-hmm.
One night, he forgets to introduce me.
Right.
Now, again.
Can he say your name?
No. No.
There you go.
16 years playing music with this guy. He's like, Jimmy, guitar. He's like, kid, I'm sorry. I was like, Danny, you know me 10 years at this point. You could work on 2 letters a year.
I know you 7 days, all right?
Yeah. You know me 7 minutes now.
What's his name now?
Pravasilis.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, one night he's up there. He introduces the whole band, and like the same mentality that would make me take a motorcycle and jump it is the same mentality I go through life with.
Right.
And he forgets to introduce me, and there's a whole crowd. We're in front of 1,000 people at the House of Blues. I just went, fuck this. I put my guitar down. And I walk up to him right on stage. I'm looking at him. He's like, oh, kid, I'm so sorry. I forgot. And we had this whole bit that we wound up doing. It was great. Like we bonded really well. And I knew I always wanted to get back into acting.
Right.
I had this feeling. I figured, the music industry will lead me to my acting career. It didn't. I wound up becoming more of like a blue collar musician or like a side man.
Right.
And I said, well, I got to make a leap of faith at some point. And when I got that gig, his story wound up becoming like my story. He didn't start acting until his mid-30s.
Oh, really?
I thought the same thing. I thought he was an actor like all other actors, since he was, teenage. No. He was the head of the Greyhound bus union. He was working just normal jobs. He got fired from a wild card strike. And he had 3 kids and one on the way. And he got a job at the Comedy Improv on 44th Street. And his joke was Bud Freeman saw his talent and made him a bouncer.
Right.
But over the course of time, he became like the MC, and next thing you know, this guy Louis LaRusso Jr. came and said, "Hey, you don't know it, but you're an actor, and I'm going to put you in this play called Lamppost Reunion."
Really?
Pretty sure that's the story. And I thought about it. I said, "Wow, he didn't start acting until his mid-30s. I'm just about my mid-30s. Screw it, I'm going to go for it." And then, man, you talk about like manifestation, the universe putting everything together. Next thing you know, I meet a guy who winds up becoming my acting coach through my cousin. She's like, I know you've been going acting. I want you to meet this guy, Glyn O'Malley, who was a playwright, an acting coach, all that stuff. And,
right.
And I hit the ground running, man. I just started doing plays, Black Box Theater. I joined the Michael Chekhov Theater Company. And I was doing, next thing I know, I'm doing Shakespeare. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm getting my chops up. And I remember I got Henry V. And I've got to play Henry in New Jersey Hudson Shakespeare. And it's like a day tour thing. You go around all the tri-state area. Every day is a different location, outdoor theater. And I ran up to Danny. We were doing it again. I said, Danny, I got Henry V. He's like, that's great, kid. I can't do Shakespeare. Good for you, kid. Always really supportive. And he stopped at one point. He goes, you really want to do this, right? I go, well, yeah. He goes, you want to be a professional actor? I go, right. And he goes, right for now, no more Shakespeare, no more plays. I go, what do you mean? He goes, go for television and film. If you got to do this for a living, you got to start really getting into that. So I took his advice. And next thing you know, that started manifesting. And, like I said, he was a great support of me. On my website, jamespravasilis.com. You'll see.
We got it. We understand.
You'll see a little short that he and I did. This guy, Buddy Montia, wrote it. Danny called me up one day. He's like, kid, I want you to be in this little thing with me. And I thought I'd have like one little small role amongst a bunch of actors. It was just me and him. And that was touching because he thought of me. And he's like, I want to help you. And, he's always been there for me. For instance, I auditioned for, what's his name? Spike Lee.
Really?
I auditioned for a lot of big things that I didn't get. But that's the actor's life, man.
Nature of the beast.
You're constantly throwing that line in the water, no fish, but one day you catch a fish.
Yeah, there you go.
So I just texted, hey, Danny, I just auditioned for your buddy Spike. I didn't think about it. Next thing I know, Danny sends me a text. Goes, here's what I sent to Spike. And he sent this beautiful text to Spike. You just audition my buddy Jimmy. He's a great actor. He's a good friend of mine.
Wow.
If you hire him, I can promise you he'll kill it. He would kill me if he knew I was doing this, because I was like, oh God, Danny, no. It was like having a dad, talking to the coach for you.
Right.
So he was there for me in a lot of ways. That was great.
That's awesome. Wait, I'm gonna keep going. I'm just doing something here.
Okay.
I got a clip of
make sure
you
zip
were
up.
acting.
Uh-oh.
I'm just hold on. I just want to get this. All right. So no, that's awesome. I mean, being with Danny Aiello was a great actor, man.
Yeah.
He did some really great stuff.
And one of his favorite films, it was actually his license plate was 29th Street.
29th Street was my favorite movie.
It was one of his as well.
But I see Pat saying hi to Chris, saying hi to Joe. What about me? No hi. What's going on here?
You don't want the microphone. Say hello to them.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, hold on. I gotta find it now.
Hey, KJ, what's going on?
KJ's out there watching. All right, Michael. Can you put this up? It's just a small clip.
Yeah.
Of what you did.
Is it my reel? My acting reel?
I got a few too.
Okay.
It's coming over now, Mike.
Are my clothes on in it?
You close. Actually, I was watching. I was like getting into it, watching. I was like, wow, this is fucking good. Yeah.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
So, check this out quick. Okay.
Quicker.
Either let me scan you or I'll call civilian security forces right now. Let's go. You removed your ID chip. You're a dissident.
Don't, please. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt anyone else. Look, there's nothing wrong with me. Okay? I don't want that thing in me. I don't want them inside of me. I'm sorry.
Removing that chip puts you at risk.
That's awesome, man. That's good stuff.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome.
So what that's from,
Michael,
I sound like
we gotta start wearing headphones.
I sound like Joe DiMaggio. That's from my first short film that I produced. That's the reason why I didn't go racing.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, and so that film's called The Prime.
The Prime.
And I'm going to drop a couple of things here, but it's about, believe it or not, I wrote it and filmed it and acted in it in 2017.
Wow.
It's about a post-pandemic Orwellian world.
That's weird.
Yeah, I Nostradamus that shit.
That's wow.
Totally
You give us some acting, and I'll do some.
Oh, you want to act together?
Let's
All right.
go. Yeah.
Wait. No, you gonna do Casablanca?
Casablanca?
Yeah.
I don't know anything from Casablanca.
We were gonna do.
Frankly, I don't give a damn.
Well, good, because I don't give a damn either. And your breath stinks like an open grave. That's why nobody gives a damn.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you act? I mean,
well,
got it, Pat. I don't know.
That's it. That was close.
Yeah.
That was close.
That was good.
See, they got this thing.
Gee, if I wanted to hear that, I'd just go home.
See, Pat improvises.
He's good.
Here's what you do. They give you words.
Right.
They put them on a piece of paper.
Right.
They write down the words.
And you read them.
Well, you read them. Then you memorize them.
Okay.
Then you go to this place they call a set.
Right.
And then they tell you to sit someplace.
Yeah.
They say, look at the other guy who memorized, or girl who memorized their lines.
Right.
Then someone says, go, but they use the word action instead.
Right.
And then they say action. You do those words, usually back and forth to some extent.
Right.
Then someone says, cut.
Yeah, and then you stop.
And then you stop saying the words.
And then you get a paycheck.
And then you get a big fat paycheck. And, you do debaucherous crap and they cancel you.
And now, you should make a motorcycle movie, man.
I will. I'll tell you a couple of things. So first thing I'll say about The Prime, and I have another film called Three Grand Souls. Both of these are on a website and a streaming service that I'm part of that I'm helping create.
Right.
It's a startup. It's called IFT, Independent Film Theater.com or network.com, IFTnetwork.com.
Right.
It's like the poor man's Netflix. What we're doing is we're taking all the independent films, short films mostly, and long form films and live theater that's been filmed, and we're putting it on one place for a streaming platform, and we're getting into things like production as well.
That's awesome.
So we're getting in funding now. There's an app that you can go for. It's like $5.99 a month, and you get all access to everything. Because what happens when people are done with their short films, especially short films, after you do the festival run, that's it. They're either sitting on a hard drive.
And they're done.
You could put this movie, I'm going to give it away. Jay Cruz, who runs IFT, is going to kill me. But The Prime is still on YouTube. You just have to type in my name.
Yeah, that's what I got them.
Or you can put in the Prime JAG42, JAG42. It's a lot
Awesome.
easier than trying to spell my name, apparently. And you can see the full-length form. It's only 18 minutes. But that's what's happening to a lot of people's films. They get lost in space, but now we're giving them a home. So iftnetwork.com. You can join $5.99 a month. If you have films, you can check.
That's really cool.
It's really, and I think it's giving.
I would love to do some kind of acting one day or something.
All you guys have something to offer. Everyone could be a good actor.
Right.
Acting. Let me tell you a secret. Acting's actually easy. It's all the crap in between your head getting to the acting.
Right.
Am I good? Who are these people? We get in our own way.
Right.
Now just like motorcycling. Why do most people eat crap on a motorcycle? They ain't thinking about riding.
Right.
Some of them are drinking.
It's no joke.
Some of them are too tired. Some of them are, in La La Land and not thinking about the riding.
So you went from being an actor and you were in The Blacklist and a couple other shows.
So, yeah, I've been on The Blacklist, The Deuce, Ray Donovan. What the hell else was I on? The Blacklist, The Deuce, Ray Donovan, Billions. Co-star roles, like not huge roles, but speaking roles, of course. I know this as much as true with Mark Ruffalo, who's a great guy. I'll tell you a story about Mark. He's one of the nicest guys you ever met. And one of the last things I did before everything went poop house for the pandemic was Trial of Chicago 7. I got to work with Sacha Baron Cohen on the opening scenes.
Wow.
Unfortunately, they use what's called a wide shot because I attack him with an egg, but you don't really see it. But hey, I got paid.
Hey, that's all.
At the end of the day.
So.
Yeah,
you got more?
Well, just with Mark Ruffalo, we did the rehearsal. We were up in Poughkeepsie, and he plays twins in this movie. So 1 month he plays one twin. We come back 2 months later, he plays the other twin because he had to lose weight.
That's sick.
And it was great because we got paid a lot of money.
Yeah, that's nice.
For one role, it was like 2 months of work.
Wow, that's cool.
And we get to have to do a first rehearsal because Derek Sion France, who directed, is like the nicest guy in the world.
Right.
He did everything on film, and he does like one long shot. He doesn't cut. It was crazy. So he wanted to rehearse it. So we're getting paid for that rehearsal as well. I'm going around ready to go to the bathroom. I see Mark Ruffalo come out of his trailer. He looks at me. He opens, "Hey, man!" And I'm like looking around like, "Who? Who's he talking to?" "Yeah, what's up, dude? I'm Mark." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like tearing. I'm like, "Thank you, Mr. Ruffalo. You're so nice for treating me like a good person." But he was the nicest guy. What a lovely person, man.
That's awesome.
He would sit with the dudes and just like.
That's cool.
Like, I don't want to sit.
Real.
there.
He's real.
A real guy.
That's good. That's
just
what
a
you
real
want.
mellow dude, man.
So now, how did you go from an actor to writing this book?
Good question. Well, I'm a writer, right? So I wrote The Prime.
I did everything.
I know. I got a lot of free time on my hands.
Jeez.
See what happens when you're not married? Thank you, all you ex-girlfriends who ripped my heart out of my chest and left me in the gutter, snotting on myself.
Stomped on it, moonwalked on it.
That's right. Ate it, shit it out, and threw it back at me. So we're in the height of 2020. I've already written films. And, I'm dealing with a lot of anger at this point because I'm like, my career came to a halt. I'm climbing, man. One show after I got casting directors asking my agent for me. I'm like, oh, this is happening finally.
Right.
Thank God. And now it's at a halt. I'm sitting there. I was dating a girl at the time, a friend of mine, Picara. Hi, Picara. If you're probably not watching, but whatever.
You never know.
I do. She ain't watching. I do, trust me. Wonderful person, though. And I'm already fed up as it is. The world's kind of going down the toilet. You're seeing all this craziness. And then all these people I know are writing books on Amazon. I wrote a book. And I'm like, what are all these people writing books? Screw these people writing books. She turned to me and said, why don't you write a book and shut the F up? Like Divine Intervention. That title popped in my head. The Asshole's Guide to Everyday Living. And I'm like, I looked up at God, the universe, where I went, really? That's the book you want me to write? And I said, all right. And you know what? Within 2 weeks, I started writing it. It took about a year to write because I didn't go at it. I was just like a little bit here, a little bit there. And I think, all right, that's a great idea. I can't top that. Then all of a sudden more inspiration would come. And the old saying, write what you know. So,
right.
And, the premise of the book is, man, if I'm going to be considered, it's all about, and again, it coincides with being a motorcycle. It's about your freedom. It's about your individuality, your ability to discern.
Sure.
Your ability to be your own person. Don't tell me what to think, feel, and do. I'm not going to go left or right. I'm not going to buy into any of this stuff. I'm going to take a step back, use my God-given discernment and my God-given ability to judge how I want to see things, not how you tell me to see something.
Right.
And if that makes me an asshole, so be
it.
I'll wear it proudly.
Yeah.
I am the brown-eyed king.
Now, where can you get this book from?
Let's see. So It is on Barnes & Noble on the soft cover and the Nook. It is on Amazon. It's on Kindle on Amazon. It's supposed to be on soft cover. I don't know I think Jeff Bezos is too busy flying penis rockets or something. When he comes back down to Earth, I'm going to call Jeff and say, Jeff, where's my soft cover? But the soft cover will be on Amazon.
It's awesome.
It's on Walmart. It's on a bunch of other peripheral sites as well. It's a worldwide release. It's Mindstir Publishing, Manhattan Book Group. They're hybrid publishers. I hired them to put the book out.
That's fantastic.
They've been doing a good job so far. And
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And the book goes from totally like, Arrested Development, like you see here, to like super deep. It goes from like idiotic college humor to really deep concepts about consciousness and freedom.
Right.
It's a self-help book, but it's like, who are you? If you have your own discernment to take that book and do what you want with it, I'm not telling you who to be. Read the book, get what you get out of it, and then piss off.
There you go.
Simple as that.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So you've done a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, I gotta keep busy, otherwise I lose my mind.
That's good. Well, you know what? You're hitting the right notes, man.
Thank you.
And you know what? And one of these notes are going to take off for you.
Oh, that's great. Thanks,
You
man.
know, and I'm really excited and happy I got to meet you.
Yeah, dude, we're friends
We kicked it off right away.
Yeah, right.
The first phone call.
Shooting the breeze, and it was great, man. No, it's
we got to thank Kate Fox for that. She did a great job.
Kate Fox.
So is it Jimmy now?
It's Jimmy now.
I can call you Jimmy.
You are now anointed to call me Jimmy.
Okay.
You've graduated
Jimmy
from
Provalis.
Jimmy Provasyphilis. I'm never going to live that. I'm going to have people come up on the street.
Jimmy P. for safe.
Yeah. For safe,
But
Jimmy.
I want to thank you for coming on and taking the ride out here, man. I know
My
it's a far
pleasure.
ride.
My pleasure. Thank you for the pizza.
Hey, Henry's Pizza.
Thank you, Henry's Pizza. Yes.
Thank you, Henry's Pizza.
All right, we got good pizza here, man.
And that's coming from a Brooklynite.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying,
No,
Henry, you make damn good pizza. Henry.
You got great pizza. I mean, we eat it every Monday night. We get Henry's Pizza.
Oh, God
Love
bless
it,
Henry. God bless
But
Henry.
I want to. So if you can if you're looking to get a Harley, definitely check out Nassau Harley.
I would
They
check out
got
Nassau
the biggest stock of pre-owned bikes there.
Do they really?
All Long Island. You can't get anywhere else.
I'm a big fan of the dirt trackers, the XR 750s.
Right. Oh, those big ones.
Yeah.
Well, those Americanas.
No, well, that's different. That's the dual sport.
Oh, okay.
Adventure bikes. He's talking about the XR 750, which is like a track.
Oh, okay.
We've had guys who are pros come to the racetrack, and those dudes are getting elbow down. They're beasts on these things.
Really?
Yeah, they're twins, right? Yeah, that's not an inline. It's a V twin.
Yeah.
And man, those bikes have such cojones,
Well,
man.
Harley Davidson in Belmore.
All
Nassau County. Harley Davidson in Nassau County in Belmore. Go check them out, man. They got new bikes, pre-owned bikes. They got a full, beautiful, beautiful showroom. But I want to make a few announcements before we wrap up the show.
Sure thing.
Mike, I sent you a picture that I will be coming out. I got a new show coming out. We don't know, have a night picked out yet. But me and Mark Mendoza from Twisted Sister will be doing a show together. It's called Whatever.
Whatever.
We don't have a name. It's called Whatever. We talk about whatever.
I love it.
Doesn't matter what it is. It could be about motorcycles. It could be about music. It could be about anything except for politics and religions. We don't talk about that stuff. We talk all fun stuff about life.
Yeah, man.
So, and Mark is a great guy. You ever get to meet Mark Mendoza?
I have not. I've met JJ French.
Okay.
I bought an amplifier off him like 30 years ago.
Wow.
I think they just broke up. They were ready to go on tour.
Right.
They had all this equipment. A mutual friend said, "Hey, you want to buy an amp off JJ French?" I said, "Yeah." He was living in the Upper West Side at the time. I went up there and met him. I was cool. I'm like this 19-year-old kid. I said,
What?
I'm like that kid in the Pepsi commercial.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He throws you the amp.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, JJ. He's like, what's up, man? I was like, what's it like, dude? What's it like playing arenas and being a big shot? He actually said, it's great, man. He goes, you know what? Why don't you come back and tell me someday?
Yeah, there you go.
And I was like, okay, JJ. Yeah, man, I'm going to do it.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. But so, yeah, we're doing a show. We don't have a set date, but we'll probably start next week sometime. We were playing around the studio yesterday. We went out to the lunch yesterday. And then we came back to the studio and just started playing around with the mics, and it's fun.
That's great.
It was a good time. And also, we're having at Fridays in Farmingville. Okay, it's going to be Tuesday, September 13th, Motorcycle Movie Night.
Oh, that's cool.
It's going to be like an unofficial bike night. We're going to be vendors. Wow. The Long Island Bit will be there, I hope. Right? Motorcycle Mayhem will be there. Nice. We're going to have a big screen set up in the back. We're going to be playing Jaws. Right?
Because all the motorcycles.
Yep. That's going to start at 7 o'clock.
Because I remember the shark was riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, he was. The shark likes motorcycles.
We will be jumping the shark.
Also,
happy days.
next week, next Wednesday night, the last bike night of the summer at First MFG Summer Bike Night, September 7th, 7 p.m. at First MFG Leather. They got great jackets.
They do.
Check out their, they got great
That's
stuff.
gorgeous jackets over there.
On and off the motorcycle.
Yeah, oh yeah, they got good stuff. They got good stuff. Gloves, whatever you need. So we're gonna be doing a bike night, the motorcycle movie, not bike night, motorcycle movie night.
So the bike is it like outdoors or is
It's
it
outdoors.
So it's like a drive-in with
A
motorcycles?
drive-in. Yep, you can bring up your motorcycle.
Awesome.
And watch. We're gonna watch. I think it's appropriate to have Jaws on right now with all the sharks going on around here.
Is it really a lot of sharks?
Oh yeah, right
Oh
here.
yeah, this year's been a lot.
This year has been crazy. So
Definitely,
if
some
you're
people
on
have
Long
encouraged to
Island,
keep going swimming.
September 13th. Check it out. Come to Fridays, and they're gonna have food specials and drink specials. It's gonna be a great night. Jaws on.
I love it.
Well, vendors there.
I'm gonna have to get a Harley and come out.
You don't have to have a Harley. Any bike will do.
All right, bring
Anybody, just come out.
My Honda 919.
There you go. Bring it out.
It's got loud pipes.
And again, then starting September 14th, that will be on 103.9 FM. Okay, Long Island News Radio. All right, so I hope we see everybody.
Yeah, Mike Barron just said, "Great show, thank you, Mike."
Thank Mike.
Hey guys,
Thank Mike.
if you're listening, please buy the book, The Asshole's
Definitely.
Guide. to
What do you sell?
Everyday-
What do you sell this for?
I think it's like $12.99.
$12.99?
And on the Kindle, it's $2.99.
Right.
So I make like 12 cents of that. but-
Beautiful.
No, I make.
Then you know what? Pizza's on you next time.
Oh Jesus! Oh boy!
Extra pepperoni.
Wait, you say 12 cents? All right, without the pepperoni.
Yeah, without the pepperoni.
But hey, man, it was awesome having you on the
Thank you.
show.
It's been a
You're
pleasure,
welcome
man.
here any day. And thank you for bringing me a book and a picture and all that good
man.
stuff.
Thank you.
And you have a great night. And John Frew, I'm sorry. We were going to call you back, but we ran out of time. I know he's always been like, I'm not calling no more. I tried to call you. And did the phone even ring, Mike?
Yeah, but you guys are in the middle of something.
Oh, we're in the middle of something.
The one night the phone works.
I know. But we'll get to John next Monday. I'll talk to him tomorrow. But everybody have a great night. Have a great week. And we'll see you next Monday. We out of here. Good
Cheers.
night.
Good night, all.
Good night.